Is your back office performing as efficiently and effectively as possible? Would you like to streamline your business and make better decisions faster? What if you could increase your company's flexibility in resource management to optimize business productivity, improve service levels, and lower costs? And what if you could do all this without being burdened by the demands of managing routine transactional tasks, so you could instead focus your critical resources on your core business? Wipro will help you achieve this and more. Wipro's next-generation BPO utility will take your back office into the future. The Wipro BPO Utility will connect your company to a virtual functional utility that shares resources, software, systems, and business process outsourcing in one bundled service. Just like plugging your coffee maker into an electrical outlet in your home, so too will your company be able to plug your back office functions into a BPO utility that will provide standardized best practice processes on multi-client application platforms. As a result, you will be able to avoid the costly expense of implementing and maintaining your own business systems and processes, and instead focus resources on your core business. To better understand how your company will be able to rise to the next level of operational excellence, let's take a look at Wipro's BPO utility in action. Kruger Natural Foods, a large food processing corporation, wanted to transform its finance and accounting organization into a leaner team that would make better decisions faster. So the company outsourced its finance and accounting functions and systems to Wipro. The close deadline for the SEC quarterly reporting is rapidly approaching. Beth, K&F's controller, is monitoring the progress of the quarterly close. Viewing the close dashboard, all close indicators are green. Suddenly, a red alert flashes on Beth's screen. Clicking on the alert, Beth learns that it is from the K&F Service Center. The Service Center received warnings from both Wipro's social media monitoring and the Wipro Atlanta Contact Center about a high volume of complaints from consumers in the Southeast region who are suffering severe stomach aches after eating the company's turkey deli products. The alert further states that operations suspects that some K&F turkey deli products may be contaminated. Realizing the urgency of the situation, Beth immediately springs into action. She arranges a web conference with her senior staff and the Wipro BPO team to discuss the matter and its implications on the close process. During the meeting, Beth alerts the teams to the potential contamination of the turkey deli product line. She further explains that they must prepare for the financial implications of a potential recall and determine what reserves may be needed. She then asks the team members for comments. A senior staff member responds first, declaring that there isn't enough time or resources for them to do the analysis required and still meet the SEC close deadline. He then asks if the Wipro BPO team could help out. Ben, Wipro's BPO leader, jumps into the discussion with the news that he and his rapid response team also received the alert. He further shares that the team's data mining and geographical information specialists already used Wipro's analytical platform, Base Insights, to examine the last 2 weeks of turkey shipments to stores located in the Southeast. Displaying the dashboard, he drills down into the data to show the specific store locations where the turkey was shipped to, as well as the specific locations of the ill consumers. Comparing the locations of the stores with the locations of the consumers, Ben concludes that so far, only 10 stores have been impacted. However, he also adds that they have been unable to determine whether the problem lies within production or transportation. Taking in Ben's report, Beth asks her Wipro BPO team to prepare 2 reserve calculations, one for an isolated event caused by a transportation problem, and another for a widespread event caused by a production problem. She then concludes the meeting by thanking everyone for their excellent work. Within an hour, the Wipro BPO team sends Beth the reserve calculations she requested. She quickly reviews the calculations and then sends the CEO and the heads of production and transportation invites to an emergency video conference. During the conference, Beth presents her findings, along with the Wipro BPO team's report. Her colleagues are grateful for the clear assessment of the situation. Following an intense discussion, the executives decide to err on the side of caution and issue a full Turkey Deli product recall. Directly after the executive meeting, Beth asks her senior staff to prepare an appropriate reserve for the recall and record it in the financial books in time to meet the SEC reporting deadline. A few days later, Beth breathes a sigh of relief. Thanks to Wipro, not only did her finance department successfully handle an emergency, but it also met the SEC close deadline with time to spare. Wipro's next-generation BPO utility will take your back office to the next level of operational excellence by enabling you to optimize business performance, by utilizing state-of-the-art technology and best practice processes to make better decisions faster. Achieve unprecedented flexibility by being able to quickly plug into the utility as new business opportunities and divestments occur. And lower costs by leveraging global scale, moving from fixed to variable costs, and avoiding time-consuming and costly future system implementations and upgrades. Let Wipro take your back office into the future. Do business better.